as this persists, what we're starting to see and what we wanted to talk about is we're starting to see an acceleration of bankruptcies. And let's talk through what we're seeing on the bankruptcy side. We've had a lot of high-profile names just recently announce that they'll be filing for Chapter 11.
Yeah, on a very high level, year to date, you've had about 12,000 commercial filings, which is roughly on pace with a normal year. A normal year in the U.S. is, anywhere from 30 to 40,000 commercial bankruptcy filings. But the expectation is that, bankruptcy filings are going to pick up, and the trajectory is that they are picking up quite rapidly. So a lot of companies, particularly in the retail space, have been starting to file. So Stage Stores, Neiman Marcus Group recently filed, John Varvatos, Chino's Holdings or J. Crew. These companies have all filed recently. And, you think this is really, unfortunately, just the tip of the iceberg. Other companies that are at risk, JCPenney, we expect is likely to file very shortly, as well as Chesapeake Energy. So definitely expecting to see a big tick up in filings.
There's different variations of bankruptcies. You've got Chapter 7, 11, 13, maybe just these are all Chapter 11 bankruptcies. So explain what that is.
Chapter 11 filing is a reorganization. It's something that, some companies on this list have done multiple times, and so they're still alive. Chapter 7 is the ugly one. That's an all-out liquidation.
The pace of bankruptcy so far is on par with a normal year of around 35,000 or so, but we expect that number to be significantly higher by the end of the year. And then we're also probably seeing more Chapter 7s relative to Chapter 11s as we go forward. There's a lot of companies just basically, the longer they're shut down, the less ability they have to actually open back up with any ability to operate. I mean, it's politically unpopular to suggest that you should let somebody go bankrupt and liquidate. However, in deploying capital, if you're deploying capital efficiently, there is cases where inefficient capital should be recycled into the economy so it can be used in a more efficient manner. So that means sometimes companies do have to go bankrupt and liquidate in order for other companies to excel. One of the spin-offs from this conversation will be to look at what we call, or we term, zombie companies, where these companies have been through Chapter 11 before, and or they are so debt burdened that they'll have a hard time generating a return significant enough to repay their debt and to operate on a continuing basis. So we'll take a deeper dive into what we term zombie companies. Do you want to make any comments on that?
Zombie companies are something that, just started to really exist in significant size in the U.S., but are things that have existed in other countries around the world for quite some time. So definitely something to dig deeper into.